I have been waiting for several months, and the weather here is finally good enough for me to take out this Boost surf fin out for some tests and to see how it would work with my inflatable paddleboard. I did a video where I unboxed and set it up previously, but in case you missed it, here's a quick recap. The Boost fin is an electric fin that attaches to a surfboard or a paddleboard. The setup is very easy. All you need to do is attach the normal mounting attachment that your board takes, then charge up the fin, then hook it up to your app and set your speed settings. This might look complicated, but the app has excellent instructions and takes you through step by step. To use it, you have two buttons on your remote and you can select different speed settings. You click one and the motor activates and it will run according to the settings you set for that button. Attaching this to your board is easy and it just attaches the same way you would your regular fin. You do need this magnetic screwdriver that comes with it to be able to turn on the fin, or they sell a separate magnet you can attach to your controller. To take off the fin, I did need to use the screwdriver as the pin is pretty deep in the motor and I couldn't easily reach it with my fingers, so I just used the screwdriver to turn it on. You can also set the standby time in the app so you don't have to be constantly turning it on if you're not planning to use it non-stop. Now, before I do my review, I want to say I did get this item sent to me for a review. While this doesn't change what I say about the item, I like to give a disclaimer. So this is the board taking off on the quick boost setting. As you can see, it's actually pretty fast and gets you moving. Now I expected this, so I wasn't surprised. This setting is mostly for surfboards trying to catch a wave. What I was surprised by was the speed of the SUP assistance speed, which has a runtime of up to 100 minutes. So I honestly expected this to be slow and barely move the board forward since it can run for such a long time. But as you can see here, the board actually moves pretty fast in this setting. In my experience, the runtimes on the app are actually pretty close to what you can actually expect to get out of this motor. It varies a little bit with water temperature and usage. I recommend giving a few minutes break between each 15-minute runtime if you want to get the most out of your battery. Otherwise, it could overheat and the BMS can shut off the battery and you need to reset it by plugging it into a charger. But I have to say I'm impressed with this fin. And for how small and light it is, I'm impressed with the speed and the runtimes this thing can do. It's great to have, especially on longer trips or on rivers. When going upstream on a paddleboard, depending on the current, it can help balance it out, or as it was in my case, it moved me upriver even without me having to paddle. So definitely worth a look.